Welcome to New Sky TV. I'm Susan, and today we've got some exciting content to share with you. Exclusive reveal. A bathtub scene, originally necessary for the plot, instantly set the entire crew on fire. Guo Yuxin and Liu Xiaoxu's real kiss unexpectedly escalated into a high-energy moment of genuine emotion on set. Some say it wasn't acting, but a natural outburst of emotion. The director froze, the cameraman's hands shook, and even the crew held their breath, because that moment was so real. According to sources on the set, the bathtub scene was originally planned as a fake kiss stand-in, but Liu Xiaoxu suddenly broke with it in the final shot, revealing his true feelings and kissing Guo Yuxin without warning. Their chemistry instantly ignited the entire set, creating an atmosphere so intense it practically screamed "Squeeze the water out of you." Guo Yuxin visibly froze, but instead of shying away, she responded. That natural, controlled emotion elevated the scene to one of the most visceral and iconic moments of the entire series. After filming the scene, the director remained silent for a full 5 seconds before slowly calling cut. Liu Xiaoxu reportedly looked flustered at the time, trying to explain that he was too immersed in the role, while Guo Yuxin simply smiled faintly, adding a touch of ambiguity to the atmosphere. Staff members privately lamented, "That wasn't a kissing scene, it was a heart-pounding moment." Those few seconds of footage are now being replayed and discussed endlessly by audiences. Some say, that kiss was more real than any special effects, while others exclaim, "This isn't filming, this is love." Netizens are speculating whether the two fell in love during the filming. After all, that split second of sincerity and heart-pounding emotion is a breathtaking moment that no script could have predicted. This fake bathtub scene has become a hot topic of discussion. Liu Xiaoxu and Guo Yuxin's on-screen duo has become a viral sensation thanks to this scene. Their interaction no longer feels like an act, but rather a heartfelt performance of an unconcealable bond, and that's precisely the most potent quality of their realness. The scene's explosive power is like an emotional earthquake, unprecedented, yet striking directly. Netizens flooded the comment section with comments like, "That's what you call explosive acting." And "Director, please don't call cut. I haven't seen enough." Some industry insiders even lamented that this might be the most soulful kiss scene of the year. No filters, no script, no rehearsal, just a moment of heart-pounding, passionate emotion. Reportedly, the atmosphere on set that day was incredibly tense. The crew assumed it was just a standard body double take, but Liu Xiaoxu suddenly broke the rhythm and completely immersed himself in the situation. In that moment, his eyes held restraint, longing, and a hint of reluctance. Guo Yuxin, also affected by this sudden emotion, froze for a second before responding with a slight tremor. The two people on camera seemed to have detached themselves from the plot, plunging into a real and dangerous emotional vortex. After the take, the entire set was so quiet that only the sound of running water could be heard. The director stared at the monitor for a long moment, silent, before uttering a stunned, "No need to reshoot this." That raw footage, virtually unedited, was included in the feature film, becoming a legendary scene for countless viewers. In just a few seconds, countless people regained their faith in romantic dramas. It turns out that genuine emotion is the most moving performance. As the video went viral, the topic quickly became a trending topic. Netizens frantically unearthed the two's past interactions, flirtatious eye contact and behind-the-scenes footage, casual, shared smiles during interviews, all re-edited into a collection of evidence of their relationship. Some joked, Liu Xiaoxu was so immersed in the role he couldn't get out, while others earnestly said, that kiss was proof of his heart. Now, Guo Yuxin and Liu Xiaoxu's names are firmly linked. That bathtub scene not only ignited the script but also the audience's imagination. The play was fake, the feelings were real, and this time, the entire internet believed in love. The atmosphere on the set froze, and the air was filled with an indescribable ambiguity and shock. Liu Xiaoxu's eyes at that moment were both completely out of character and deeply moving. That wasn't just the character's emotions, but the true feelings of his own heart. Guo Yuxin was clearly unprepared for the sudden attack. She froze, then trembled slightly, her breathing quickened. Even the camera could capture her racing heartbeat. Netizens described it as, "That wasn't a kissing scene, it was a heart-fluttering scene filmed like a documentary." After the take, the entire set was silent for a full 5 seconds. The director stared at the monitor screen, unable to believe that the scene had actually happened. He finally spoke slowly, "Okay, no more takes, this one's perfect." According to crew members on set, even the photographer nearly forgot to cut, and the entire crew was speechless over the real tension of the scene. After the video went viral, social media exploded. Netizens flooded the comments with comments, exclaiming, "This is a true couple." And the fake scene turned out so well, it makes the director question his life. The short video, which lasted just a few seconds, garnered over 10 million views, becoming a trending topic and sparking a nationwide real kiss incident. Some joked, "Is Xiaoxu losing control of his emotions or too genuinely affectionate?" Others analyzed seriously, "This natural reaction isn't acting at all, it's genuine chemistry." Today, the bathtub couple of Yuxin and Xiaoxu has become a viral sensation. Netizens are frantically digging for clues, from behind-the-scenes footage to on-set interactions. That sudden, genuine kiss not only ignited the plot but also rekindled a long-awaited thrill in the audience. Some claimed the scene was accidental, but many more believe they were truly captivated in that moment. Of course, there's more to it than that. While netizens were still reveling in the warmth of that scene, even more revealing details emerged. After filming wrapped, the dynamic between Xiaoxu and Yuxin noticeably changed. Originally co-starring, they began avoiding each other's gazes during breaks, yet couldn't help but exchange glances. One person described it as both of them were restraining themselves, but the emotion was written all over their faces. A staff member revealed that after work that day, at the crew dinner, Xiaoxu was unusually quiet the entire night, only chuckling softly when someone mentioned the scene. Yuxin, on the other hand, remained silent, lowering her head to drink water, her ears slyly reddened. Those subtle shifts in emotion were more captivating than the script itself. The director half-jokingly remarked in an interview, "I didn't call cut in that scene because I knew it wasn't acting, it was their heartbeat." It was this authenticity that broke down the barrier between audience and actor. After watching too many plays, people often fear acting, but Xiaoxu and Yuxin redefined genuine acting with a single, uncontrollable kiss. This unintentional chemistry resonated with the audience. On-screen romance isn't just a story, but a projection of potential emotions. Netizens were even more imaginative, creating clips like Heartbeat Collection and Uncut Bathtub Version, which went viral. Some say, "This is love in its most authentic form, unadulterated and unstructured." Others lament, "In this age of packaging everything, such sincerity is so rare." As for the two subsequent developments, no one knows for now. But there's no doubt that this scene has transcended the plot, becoming a legend of unguarded true love. And with that kiss, the audience regained their faith. It turns out that sincerity truly can penetrate the lens. Even more astonishing is that the popularity of Summer of Fendra wasn't driven by traffic manipulation, but rather by its genuine emotions and intense storytelling that moved audiences. The bathtub scene, hailed as the most genuine kiss of the year, has become a nationally celebrated scene. Xiaoxu and Yuxin's explosive performance in these few minutes instantly cemented their status as legendary. Their gazes, their breaths, their subtle tremors, all pure emotion, unadulterated. Netizens commented, "This isn't an act, it's the moment of falling in love."